It's a Wednesday evening, just after 9 o'clock. I'm Ernie Thorne, welcoming you to a new series of the Opera. Although we're a couple of weeks past Easter, I'm going to feature this evening Cavalleria Rusticana, Mascagni's opera, set on an Easter day. And we'll start at the very beginning. This is the prelude and the Siciliana, sung by Turiddu. That was Dennis O'Neill in the role of Turiddu in a recording of English National Opera, Opera in English series. The story behind the composition of the opera is an interesting one. July 1888, the Milanese publisher of music, Eduardo Sanzogno, announced that he was going to have a competition open to all young Italian composers who'd not yet had an opera performed on stage. It had to be a one-act opera, and it would be judged by a panel of prominent Italian musicians. Mascagni heard about the competition only 2 months before the closing date. He asked a friend to write out a libretto for him, and they chose a short story and play by Giovanni Verga as the basis for the opera. It wrote it in fragments because the libretto came in dribs and drabs to him, and he wasn't particularly happy with it. He'd written a couple of operas before it, but neither of them had gathered any imagination from the publishers. And he really was a bit disappointed, so he put the draft in a drawer and more or less forgot about it. On the final day when the entries could be accepted, his wife, Lina, removed it and submitted it. There were 73 operas submitted, and Mascagni's Cavalleria Rusticana became the winner. His first performance was to a half-empty theatre, but even the opening bars stirred the audience into action, and it became an amazing success. So we'll jump now to, as I say, it's set on Easter Day, we jump now to the church bells ringing. So to the plot of the opera now. Before the action takes place, a young villager, Turido, who we've already heard, returns from military service to find out that his fiancée, Lola, has married the local carter, Alfio, while he was away. He's gutted, but in revenge he seduces Santuzza, another young woman in the village. And Lola, overcome by her jealousy now of Santuzza, still having feelings for Turido, begins an adulterous affair with him. So the next scene we see is where Santuzza, who's become a bit suspicious of him, asks his mother, Mama Lucia, if she knows where Turido is, and Mama Lucia says, well, I've sent him off to get some wine for me. She has a wine shop right opposite the church, and she says she sent him for some wine. But Santuzza says, I'm sure somebody said they'd seen him in the village this evening. So let's hear that conversation now.
Tell me, Mamma Lucia, Santuzza, what do you want? Is Turido here? You're mad. You think of nothing but Turido. I only want to ask you, and I beg your forgiveness. Where shall I find him? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want trouble. Mamma Lucia, I beg you, I implore you. Do as our Lord once did. Forgive the sinner. Tell me for pity's sake, where is Turido? Tell me for pity's sake, where is Turido? He went to get the wine from Francofonte. They say he was here till after midnight. It can't be. It can't be. He did not come home all evening. Come inside. No, I cannot come into your house. Not into yours. I have become an outcast. I have become an outcast. You're hiding something about Turido. If you knew I suffer.
Nellie Miracoy as Santuzza and Elizabeth Bainbridge as Mama Lucia. Their conversation is interrupted by the arrival of Alfio.
Horses tramping at the bit, harness fast and good and tight, pack on the whip and away. When They chill me to the bone, brain may soak me through and through. I travel every day. Horses tramping at the bit, harness fastened good and tight. Jump in the wagon, pack up the whip and away. Jump in the wagon, pack up the whip and away. What's a fine profession, taking each commission and riding everywhere. Kiss my faithful Lola, I am her only care. And now my journey's over, I kiss my faithful Lola, I am her only care. Horses tramping at the bit, harness fastened good and tight. It's Easter and I am here. It's Easter and I am here. I'm I'd love a glass of wine from Francofonte.
Oh, gone. Turiddu went yesterday to get some.
He must be back. I noticed him this morning, not far away from my place.
Really? Be quiet.
I must be going. You want to go to church?
So we get to the point in the opera where the choir begins the famous Easter hymn, "O rejoice that the Lord has arisen." Mamma Lucia and Santuzza resume their conversation, and Santuzza tells Mamma Lucia all her son's been up to.
Now tell me what the trouble is, Santuzza.
Mama Lucia goes into the church to pray, and Santuzza, feeling dishonoured, says she can't go into church, but asks Mama Lucia to say a prayer for her. And Turudo arrives, and they have a scene. She accuses him of being unfaithful to her, and in the end he goes into the church, and she's left there when Alfio arrives. So she tells Alfio all that's been going on, and he swears vengeance.
So my prayer has been answered, Mr. Alfio.
How far on is the service?
It's nearly over. You are not needed. Notice the morning is gone.
What are you saying?
Yes, while you're traveling, in far cities, going about your business. Bruno was because and has betrayed you.
In the name of God! What are you saying?
The truth.
If you lying, I will tear your heart out.
Why should I tell lies and try to trick you? Better believe what I say. My shame will speak for me, my shame and my sorrow. What I'm telling you is true. I swear, my shame will speak for me, my shame and betrayed me and sullied my honor. Then Laura stole his heart away
I'd like to thank you for that you have told me.
There's no forgiveness for what I have said.
Not for us, for them and for their lying, for them and for their lying. I'll have revenge, I'll have revenge. quench my burning anger, for all the love I felt has turned to hate, for all the love I had has turned to hate, for all the love I had has turned to hate. There's no forgiveness for their lying, for them and for their lying. I'll have revenge, I'll have revenge, I'll have revenge
Although it is a one-act opera with just one set, Mascagni creates a bit of tension by inserting the very well-known intermezzo. The villagers all come out of the church now, including Turdo, who's in good spirits because he's with Lola, and he invites his friends over to his mother's wine shop to join him for a drink.
My friends, don't go away. Let's have a drink together. Neighbors, with a glass I meet you. Pour the wine and come to treat you. What a friends if they can't greet you with a laughter full of joy. Neighbors, with a glass I meet you. Pour the wine and come to treat you. What a friends if they can't greet you with a laughter full of joy. Long live wine that flows to cheer you, makes life happy for all those near you. Long live wine that flows to fire you, may the wine inspire you. Long live wine that flows to cheer you, makes life happy for all those near you. Long live wine that flows to fire you, may the wine inspire you. To all your lovers,
I drink to your good fortune.
your health, your health. All the blessings of Easter. Very welcome in time to join the party. Take it.
Alfio arrives and challenges Turdo to a duel. Turdo accepts by biting Alfio's ear, signifying it's a fight to the death. He pleads with his mother to look after Santuzza should he not return from the duel. So I'll close this week's programme with the final moments of Cavalleria Rusticana. Only for Mascagni's wife, that nobody would have ever heard of this opera. I'm Ernie Thorne. The next Opera Hour will be in a fortnight's time. Next week is the Guild Week, so there'll be a daily update in place of the specialist programmes next week. Look forward to your company in 2 weeks' time.
Alfio, listen. I know that I am guilty, and I assure you, as God is my witness, I'd let you tear my heart up like a dog. But I must not die. God wills it. One of us has to die, and we both know it. I must have drunk too many glasses. I had better be going. But first, dear mother, comfort me and bless me, as on that day I left to join the army. And one thing, Mama, remember, if I should never see you again, love my poor son Puzza, like a mother, for I made a promise that one day we'd be married. Love like a mother, my poor son Puzza. If things go bad,
I do not understand. What are you saying?
oh, nothing. The wine is making me talk nonsense. It's making me talk nonsense. But pray to God to save me. Yes, pray to God to save me. Dear give me a blessing. Try to forgive me. Goodbye. I always love my son